Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing? Morning, Val, Chris, Millet, Kanzi, Val. Oh, Val's in. Already said good morning. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. How was your weekend? Morning, Auntie, Mohammed, Ed. What's going on? Hope everyone's doing swell. Morning, Jack. Good morning. Good morning. You guys ready to have a good week? Good morning, Alex. Okay. Yo, what's up, Milo? Okay. I just getting my first glance at the charts. Lobots Replicanto have a sale on, by the way, right now for copy trader 199 instead of 299 and it's 30th of June. Okay, good to know. That's lifetime. Ooh, that's lifetime. I have Tradecopia, and I don't think I'll ever go back. But I've used Replicanto in the past. Pretty interested to see where today takes us. Very interested indeed. So we'll start on the high time frame. Okay. See if we can develop a little bit of a narrative here. So last week, after failing to take out the previous weekly high, we did have some SMT with YM at that previous weekly high. We just failed to tag it and as well as all-time high, causing us to then drop and close the weekly candle as an open high low close, strong down close candle, and we have this sell side liquidity here resting inside of this weekly fair value gap. This is also the low of the month, and we are nearing the end of the month. This is actually going to become a weekly bullish fair value gap, with also a weekly bullish fair value gap resting below May's low as well. So it's looking like we have a potential target still at this current monthly low, unless some things change. But yeah, on the weekly close bearish, we've currently opened up this week, basically opening and immediately trading higher on news of Iran and US halting strikes throughout the trading week. On the daily, we don't have any sort of divergences between ES and NQ. We do have some SMT with YM, however, but just the way the weekly candle has opened up, the previous days have closed, previous day and week has both closed incredibly bearish. 4 hour, we are retracing higher. We don't have any sort of bullish breaker block inside of this area right here. We do have this previous daily high SMT, however, with YM already, rather with ES. And we have multiple SMTs with YM at the lunch high and the AM high from Friday. So we've got our sweep We've got divergences with that sweep, and we've got divergences with the previous daily high as well. All that's missing is confirmation of such criteria, right? So we have the liquidity, we have the SMT. Don't believe we have any sort of projections met. I suppose you could do this and that. 2.5 of midnight opening price projections do take you up a little bit higher. So we might be waiting for that. But let's replay the overnight session before we get too crazy in the current PA. So yeah, immediately open up and expand. Retrace. No divergence at the low. Create some SMT with the previous hourly low with YM. London session. Yeah, not a whole heck of a lot. So we're going to be kind of sitting tight at the moment. Excuse me. Sitting tight at the moment. See if we can get some sort of confirmation to the downside to look to target all of these lows in the previous weekly low. You can see all of these. Tons and tons and tons of failure swings. Other than that, I'm not looking at much. For me to get long, I would need to see a lot, to be honest. And in order to get the criteria that we would want in order to get long biased, it would probably mean confirming some sort of 15-minute bearish breaker with all of these SMTs present. So we're going to have some conflicting criteria if that is the case. So I'm kind of hoping that instead of that, we can just keep it clean. We can jump up to here, confirm, and then drop. That would be nice. That would be most ideal. What's up, Tristro? Yeah. What are you guys thinking, though? What is on your guys' mind going into this week? Yeah, it's confusing right now. I just think lower even today, just a daily open high right now, expecting it to close lower. Yeah. Same thoughts, Millet. These early mornings. 29,921. You want these highs taken out. Okay. I think I'd prefer them to stay. I'd like to maintain this divergence we have at the previous daily high, because this allows us to maintain the previous daily low as our target. Maybe we have that M5 for value gap with London low and lines up with 3-day open wood. Yeah, it could be engineering short signatures for sure. Yeah, it's just one of those days, right, where we have to just wait for our confirmation. It could 100%. Yeah, just set the range for today, and then tomorrow we could play it. I don't hate that idea. I like when that happens. Monday kind of eases you into the week. You get your range. Tuesday you play that range with a clear head, and you feel like you're all caught up to speed. But yeah, good bunch of analysis from all of you. His ass. Bray, I appreciate the way you walk through the logic of your analysis. I appreciate that. Risky business. Very nice YouTube name, by the way. Yeah. That's what it's all about, right? Gotta explain to you why. And just tell you the what. I gotta tell you the why. Yeah, nothing immediate. Nothing requiring any immediate action on the chart. Yeah, ES is higher than PDH, Milo, you're correct. ES is trading above its previous daily high. You are correct. How close is YM to its previous daily high? Not that far at all. Sorry, my nose keeps bugging me. I think I have like a... You ever get like a scab on the inside of your nose, or like some sort of like dry skin, and it just bothers you all day? Because that's been me for the past 3 days. It's been so annoying. Got a bullish SMT with NQ on that sweep on M5. Yeah, I would be careful doing any sort of longer term or high time frame analysis on the 5-minute Milo. The 5-minute for me is meant more for execution. So and being all the way up here personally on my end, why I wouldn't be looking for any sort of execution higher here is because we've basically been up since digital open, and we're already we're kind of inside of a POI or a potential POI where we could drop. Excuse me. So you see on M15 and then execute on M5 and M1. Yeah. But I don't really like to buy highs like this. Especially given the current framework that is being given our way, right? We have these relative equal lows. Previous weekly candle closed incredibly bearish. Previous daily candle closed bearish. We don't have any swing points at the low to suggest that this is anything more than a manipulation. The daily candle has opened up and immediately traded higher. There's no wick, so you could suggest that it's open high, and then we could be going for a low close either today, or maybe we just create the range and then tomorrow uses that range, which happens lots. But typically you want to see liquidity, SMT, a good breaker, right? This would just be trading some sort of continuation, and scalps would be kind of your method, your approach method here. But I'm not looking to get too crazy with that. The biggest point is just don't get lost. Don't get lost on the low time frames. It is very easy to lose kind of where you're at in price and where the chart is currently trading at in relation to these high time frame reference points. And if you get sucked in on those low time frames, then you could start taking low quality trades. So I always like to I sit on the 15-minute. I truly spend majority of my time on the 15-minute chart or higher because it gives me a really good lay of the land as to where we're at on that high time frame, and I'm able to actually see price print quite, accurately, right? It's not too high of a time frame where like the move seems very insignificant. There's still enough candles that gives you enough of like a read on structure. I watch your videos from Passive Breaker. It helped a lot, but I have a hard time finding them on lower time frame. Well, breakers are consistent across all time frames. They all look the same. They all have the same components, right? One little tip, Milo, is look for swing points and use time frame alignment. Okay. So here's Wednesday. Remember Wednesday? Let's go back. So sometimes the hardest part is finding what breaker to use, right? What time frame to use. In this scenario, we have this hourly candle at 3 o'clock, sweep out the previous hourly candle's low. We have SMT with the AM low. And this candle opened low, closed high. This is a candle that's designed to go higher. This is a reversal swing point, right? Because all of these candles have been going down. This candle sweeps, closes higher, and we have draws to the upside with all these relative equal lows, or relative equal highs. The 1 hour time frame and the 5-minute, kind of your time frame aligned time frames. So the 1 hour is going to be your higher time frame. It's where you find your swing point. And every single time you have a swing point like this, bullish or bearish, on a time frame, on an aligned time frame, you're going to have a very clean breaker block. That's how you validate these swings. It's one way. Obviously, liquidity and SMT come first, but once you have your breaker. So this is what. So this was the 3 o'clock candle. So this is what the candle did. So it opened, traded higher, formed this swing high, swept the lows of the previous hourly low, created this swing low, and traded above this high, creating your breaker block on the 5-minute. Every valid swing point is going to have a breaker and an OB like this, right? Remember what we talked about with every reversal, every valid reversal, having the 3 components, right? It's going to have liquidity sweep, OB, breaker. So the breaker could even be after the sweep. Yeah, the breaker, in order for the breaker to be present, you need the sweep before it confirms. Right? So you have your sweep, then you have your breaker confirmation. But I see what you mean in this case, how it kind of swept and then formed its swing high. That's why I say the swing points matter most. You formed your swing low, you have your swing high, then you have your lower low. This initial sweep doesn't really mean anything because there was no breaker yet, right? We had a swing low, but we had no swing high. And you didn't really have anything on the 1 minute either. You had the sweep at 3, but you didn't confirm a breaker because you didn't close above this current high here. If you'd have done that, that might have been different. Does that make sense? Hopefully that helps you kind of identify your breaker blocks. But yeah, then we missed this one current actually because I was not on the ball this day. But this is super clean. You could have played it into micron earnings. Then we ripped into -4 standard deviations of that 5-minute breaker. That was the cleanest move of the week, in my opinion. Yeah, H1, M5, H4, M15. Here's all the good time frame alignments. We'll start from the top. Actually, let's go 30-minute because there's some of you that like to use the 3-minute. These are your time frame. These are your time frame alignments. So what that means is when you're looking at a 4-hour swing point, like this fella right here, you want to look for a 15-minute bearish breaker to kind of confirm that swing. There. Closure below this low. I'm not sure if it closed exactly. Oh, it did. It closed perfectly. Daily. Let's go up to the previous, and then we'll get back to the current chart. Daily swing point. Hourly breaker. Get rid of all that because there's a ton of SMT here. Find your swing points. Swing high, swing low. That's your last kind of swing points before the manipulation. Closure below that. There's your breaker. Then you can draw those standard deviations, right? And those are your targets. And then some, right? But we also had a 4-hour breaker created off of this as well. And we had a weekly, I'm pretty sure. Weekly swing point with a 4-hour breaker. So there's levels. Let's go back to the current chart though. Why would that be the low, not the one after the high? What you mean? This one here? You could use this one because this one is kind of the larger one. But you can have multiple breakers in a swing. This one just allows you to have a little bit of a tighter risk. But if you get this one as well, this one I think is going to be your 4 hour. Maybe. Yeah, this is your 4 hour. Yeah, it's also valid too. Yeah, 100%. 100%. This is just your 4 hour one. You can have multiple breakers in kind of a reversal sequence. If you have a lower one or a higher one, right? Okay. Hello, Bray just joined. What are your thoughts on going into the open? Currently, I'm looking for a reason to get short. We're going to be waiting a little bit yet, just because we don't have any sort of criteria set up. We have the liquidity in the SMT present. We just need the swing point. We need the breaker to confirm. So whether that be closing below this low here and creating an hourly bearish breaker and a 15-minute bearish breaker, or we create a new swing point by taking out this previous hourly high and then dropping from there. Do you think the wick is too large already on the weekly time frame to support bearish expansion for the week? No, not at all. For a weekly time frame, I don't think so at all. For the day, you might be able to say that because we've already traded 434 points to the upside. But when you're looking at how big these daily ranges are, we could potentially get something, which would be a massive move. But we've had very big moves. Like Thursday was almost 1,000-point day. Wednesday was a 900-point day. Tuesday was 1,100 points. So we have a lot of volatility right now that allows us to move very large ranges. So, but yeah, we did talk about the potential prints for today to just form a daily range, and then tomorrow we use that range to drop lower or higher depending on where we're at. But at the moment, yeah, nothing requiring immediate action. Sorry, I missed some chats. I was yapping. Morning, HM. Yeah. I'd like to have some sort of opportunity today, but also not the end of the world. Cooked yourself on GC? What happened on GC? Update this. Oh, I don't like that. Let's update that. I'm gonna have to look back at that. Change all those settings. A sell off on gold, eh? Back into monthly gap. Would you say bullish on NQ until the 30-minute I feed, 30-minute fair value gap inverse? Nah. Nah, I don't use inverses as a means of reversal. Personally, I don't want to see true proof, which would be closure below this low. In this case, you could, but what is my vision? Just confirmation of shorts for me is going to be closure below this low, or if we swing higher and create a new swing point. Yeah. I'm not a big fan using IFEGs. It's in very, very specific scenarios. I'll use IFEGs not so much so for changes in kind of intermediate time frame structure. I'm going to rather use it in alignment with already present structure. So if we're already bearish on this time frame here, like if we start to flip bearish, then I'll use it kind of as a continuation sequence, more or less. I don't like IFEGs for reversals. I need the high time frame to kind of be in alignment. I just find it very hard to frame bias a lot of the time. What time frame do you use to get in alignment or find a bias, Tam? Make a gold chart profile so you don't have to do that manually every time. I do. I mean, I have a layout and everything. It's just when it updates, even though I have it saved as a default, I don't know. That's the thing. I've had this shouldn't be showing ES and all that stuff. Like I updated it on the gold chart layout, so it should have silver and XAU euro. But for some reason, when it updated, it just changed it back to that. Yeah, whatever. I'll just have to change some things around. No stress. Good morning, though, Benjamin. What do you think about GC 50-minute internal CISD for longs? Nah, not really for me. I don't have a lot of info. I'm not changing my settings on the fly here. But I would say longs are not something that I'm going to be considering here, just because we don't have a breaker on the 15-minute, and that's a pretty easy filter for me. I think I would rather see some sort of SMT at London or Asia and then drop it a little further and create a swing point before going higher. But I have been so incredibly off of gold lately. How would you frame your bias at the current Monday range if you were to open the chart at London? Opening at London, like say right here. One of the first things I always do, Tam, when I'm looking at the high time frame chart or trying to get some frame of bias, is to look at where we're at in relation to the opening of the daily and weekly candle. Okay, that's number one. Okay, so number one, you see, okay, here's the weekly open. We opened and immediately began trading higher. There's no wick below the weekly open or the daily open, obviously. Immediately traded higher. We don't have any bullish criteria here. I don't see a single sweep. We have Friday's low, failure swing, failure swing, failure swing, failure swing. I'm hands off. I'm not looking for longs. This to me all looks like manipulation. So I'm going to wait. What I will do to help me is I will drop projections. I don't have a projection off of the weekly open. I don't really have much of a projection off of this low here because there's no breaker. I have this one up here, which takes you well above the previous daily high. So you can keep that in mind. And then we have this midnight open projection here. Okay, so we just wait. At this moment, there's nothing on the 15-minute suggesting anything structure-wise. 1800 4-hour candle, close higher. 2200 4-hour candle, close higher. You have to suggest that the next 4-hour candle is also going to probably trade higher, but there's no involvement for me. Okay, there we go. Now, what we're seeing here, always in correlations to weekly open, weekly and daily. Daily open usually if we're doing intraday. I just focus on the weekly today because it's also the daily too. But if you're doing this every day, then just refer to the daily open, midnight open, and digital open. Like I just pay attention to these key factors, right? Where we are in relation to the high time frame opening prices, that's going to kind of help you get your structure for whether it's an open low or open high candle. Liquidity is incredibly important. Have we taken any? Is there any present that we can take yet? Right? Breaker blocks, swing points, right? We don't have any sort of breaker block, or we don't have any sort of breaker block or swing point on these lows, right? There's no daily swing. Friday's candle closed bearish. Weekly candle closed bearish. Monday hasn't swept Friday's low. And standard deviation. Actually, mix SMT in there. SMT should be higher. But these things, right? And then just normal chart structure, right? If we're bullish, like this. If you're waiting for it to go bearish, wait for us to do that. Tag liquidity, be above high time frame opening prices, prepping a breaker block, hitting standard deviation, creating SMT, wait for confirmation, and then you have your short signature. At the end of the day, it's all just about structure, right? But it's the confluences that you add to that structure that give it its probabilities. I use all time frames for projections. It all depends on the time frame I'm entering on, but the 15 minutes is probably where I use it the most. Where do these projections take you? So now we're starting to think, right? We're seeing kind of that displacement lower now. So we are going to start considering if we close below this low, we do have a potential bearish breaker. Standard deviations take you back to the weekly open, and -4 is actually resting below the previous weekly low. I still would prefer a run higher up into these standard deviations, but that's based off of what I want, not what needs to happen, right? I think it would be higher probability if we have 930 sweep out or just before 930. Take out these highs, meet these standard deviation projections, and then go. Is manipulation for standard deviation for you liquidity grab or SMT? It's both. Manipulation, for me to have a high degree of confidence that a manipulation is occurring, I do need to see liquidity and SMT both being present. Standard deviations are also an added confluence. They're a guide, not a governor, though. So you don't absolutely need them, but they add confluence and probability to your trades. Like if we, like in this scenario here, we have liquidity and SMT, right? We swept out these AM highs. We also have previous daily high SMT, right? And we have a breaker prepped on the 15-minute and the 30-minute, right? But we just missed these standard deviations above. Sometimes that'll lean me towards this being a lower probability move in comparison to if we had topped the standard deviation. I mean, yeah, the standard deviation draws that I have are currently this 15-minute breaker from Friday. And then I also have this midnight opening projection as well, because you can project opening prices too, right? So the low, so midnight open is one of the projections I use. So I take midnight opening price and then the lowest low after that opening price, and I project that. So I took the low after midnight, which is the 1 o'clock low, measure it up to the opening price. Then you get your projections. That's how I got my midnight open projection. But a lot of the time I just measure standard deviations using breakers. You can get away with that just fine. But I like the opening prices as well. Is midnight low similar to true day open? They're similar. They serve similar purposes in that they both represent a high time frame opening price, right? Midnight open is just kind of an ICT concept suggesting that it's kind of the true daily open, right? Because it's the changeover of the new day on the midnight or on the Eastern Standard Time zone. So just kind of use it as the same as you would the digital open. A new SMT divergence indicator. It's called SMT divergence is V2 by out of options. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of SMT indicators out there that are not great. That might just be because I'm extremely particular in how I like my SMTs to be marked out, but I use one currently and I don't think I'll ever go to another one. I also, for years, used to just mark out my own SMTs, but your boy's getting old. I don't have the eyes for that anymore. Rather just have an indicator tell me. Morning, George. Why the breaker and not the liquidity grab itself? What do you mean? For what? point out the low because I can't project the low because there's no breaker present. Like standard deviation projections require manipulation. We haven't this low from Friday. There isn't a breaker attached to it on the 15-minute until we start to close above this high, which is the previous daily high. So I can't mark it if it's not there yet. Yeah, Leo will be joining us in a few minutes here at 9 o'clock. I see, so you can use the current high also as projection. Yep, for sure. I'm not exactly keen on anything yet. You do have a 5-minute with this hourly swing. However, this wick here kind of, it's not a 15-minute, so I'm just not considering it. I need to see a swing low or swing high, swing low, and then some sort of series of up close candle as well in between these two. This just looks like sandwiched. So I'd rather just wait. I don't think it's fully closed. I think it's just maybe a shortened day on Friday. Morning, Zeus. Yeah, I think it's just a shortened day, I thought. I don't know, though. You have to check the CME. The CME website. They'll tell you. Yeah, I don't use fully default settings on my SMT indicator, Milo. I have kind of my own things. Just nothing technical, just cosmetic. It's the way that it's coded that makes it better than most SMT indicators, because it refers to specific liquidity points, right? Specific times. And not just any random high or low, like most indicators will do. They'll just go to any random high or low. Like you see how my indicator only is focusing on like the daily high, the lunch high, the New York AM high. No, it's not TFO. No. This one is a paid indicator. It is SMT for time-based sessions by UFO knows. You can find it on WAP. Who else yawned after Bray? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys. It's basically like it's a guarantee that I'm gonna yawn during the early segment because I'm up at 5 a.m. And there's just no getting away from yawning at that time of day. I also need to shave. I've been on holidays, so I haven't been clean shaven. I look like a fucking disheveled bum. Grabbing a coffee. Nice. Got mine right here, locked and loaded. Yeah. And I've got to take my car into the shop today because unfortunately I have a cracked rim and it's causing an air leak. So I gotta see if I can get it fixed. If not, then I'm gonna have an expensive bill getting the new rim. Have any of you experienced that? Morning, Fred. So I'm kind of seeing a nice little move back up. Leo will be joining shortly. We can claim cracked rims from council in UK if there's negligence, if their negligence caused it, been successful a number of times. Ooh. I wonder if I can do that here. Because it's 100% the city's fault for not cleaning their fucking potholes. But we'll see. Yeah, I'm hopeful that they can fix it. And if not, I mean, the choice is clear. It's either I can get the rim fixed or I have to get a new rim. No point stressing. Yeah, I aim for -2 a lot of the time. When I'm in a trade, I'm aiming for -210. 100%. Yo, what's up, Chronic? And for bias wise, yeah, I'll use my standard deviations to kind of help guide my bias as well. It's kind of why I'm looking for this high to get swept out still. New York Open taking pre-market highs is what I would like to see. Yeah, agree. Yeah, that makes sense. Forgotten. Yeah, I wish there was something that I could do about that. Here's the 9 a.m. open. That hourly candle at 8 a.m. closed kind of as a swing below the previous. I think we can take out these highs again, create a new breaker. We'll see. I'm hoping it's not too expensive to fix. I'm hoping it can get fixed so I don't have to buy a new friggin' rim. Okay, I should be getting on soon. Get my headset on. Good morning, boss man. Good morning, Alex. Up or down? Looking for down. There he is.
Good morning. Good morning. How we doing?
Doing good, buddy. How are you?
Chilling, dude. Miss Market looks kind of buns right now for Monday.
Yeah, yeah, we're kind of waiting.
God, I was looking at the 8 o'clock. It's just like the level of indecision makes me just not want to trade this price action at all.
Yeah, I'm currently on standby waiting for something to present here.
Yeah. Hope
Yeah.
hopefully, dude. Fingers crossed, man.
Mm-hmm. Did you have a good
Uh,
weekend?
yeah, it was good, dude. It was good. Event on Saturday in London was fun. Finally got to meet Alex and Juno in person for the first
Oh,
time,
nice.
which was sick.
Nice. Yeah, that's
And
cool.
then now we're just hanging, dude. I gotta hang out, celebrate a little anniversary with the missus. No crazy anniversary, just a fun little one. And
Nice.
we're back, we're dialed in. We're on it.
Good to hear.
That's it. What about yourself?
That was good. Yeah. Saturday went out of town to visit some friends, went out for dinner at a nice steakhouse, and then we got a ton of rain over the weekend, so um gonna kind of deal with the aftermath of that. But
Yeah.
yeah, so got our gutters cleaned. Actually, well, we were just about to leave on Saturday, and then like it was already raining pretty hard, and I saw that our gutters were like it was spilling out of one end. So I like
Uh,
was like, okay, we have to clean these before we leave. So so I got up on the roof. I was
oh my gosh.
cleaning out all the crap on the
Yeah.
slippery shingled roof, throwing all of the
Oh
crap on
my
the ground while
God.
the wife
Jeez
picks it up and
Louise,
puts it in
dude.
the green bin. Yeah, yeah. And then we hit the road, and then I came back, and then my low tire pressure sensor went off,
Oh boy.
and we stopped, and I tried to like find the leak so I could patch it on the go, and then I couldn't find it, and then I take it to I basically just used the compressor that I have, like the little plug-in compressor
Yeah.
that I have, and just kind of filled it up every half hour on
Oh
the
my
drive
God.
home. And then I take it to the tire shop, and it's not the tire, but I have a cracked rim, so I got to
Oh,
deal with
you went
that.
through the ring. Jeez Louise, man. All right. So not the best weekend, it seems.
You
Oh
know
my.
what? It's all good. It's little things like that, and it's whatever. I can deal with that. But yeah, overall, no complaints. It was fun
Yeah.
to see the buddies that I never see. But yeah,
Oh, brother.
eventful weekend, we'll say.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Jeez Louise, man.
Yeah. We'll see if I can get it fixed after the stream here.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm literally just
Yeah.
sitting and waiting here, man. We've got nice hourly SMT at the lows with ES, but God, man, this is not my preferred Monday.
Yeah, I think I'd like to see us sweep out these pre-market highs,
Mm.
get up into these standard deviations at 29 750s.
Yeah.
And then if we can get some sort of confirmation to the downside, I'd love to play it back to the lows, or some sort of projection that we can get. But we've
Mm.
already, yeah, today might just kind of be that set the range day.
That's what it feels like. I mean, we're within Friday's range as well, so it's.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see one side of Friday's range get swept, preferably the highs of Friday, but also 600
Yeah,
points to the low of Friday and about what 180 to the highs. So look for a Friday high
yeah,
sweep. That'd be all right. I'd be content with that. But
yeah.
I
ES
mean,
did sweep out Friday's high already, so
yes, did okay.
we've got that. So like maybe if we're looking for a daily sweep, we could see NQ fail to take Friday's high today, and then take Monday's high tomorrow.
Hmm.
Then you can kind of get that strength switch as well.
Be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Cheap as nuts. How's everybody in chat doing though? What's everybody up to? How was the weekend for everybody else? Morning, bros. How was the weekend? Weekend was chilling, dude. Was hanging. Back testing 7 this weekend. Very nice. Happy to hear. How about yourself, though, Panos? What's popping with you, brother? What's Yeah, guys, not a lot for me here. I'm likely just waiting until New York Cam session to open. I've got no reason to get involved with this until the New York Open. PA is bummy. Bummy, bummy, bummy. Expo was interesting, man. I gotta be so honest. It was cool meeting a lot of people. The only benefit of it was meeting a lot of online people in person. Like I met a bunch of traders that I have never met in person. That was a good time. But I can't lie, the expo was like a thousand, just all love for prop, whatever, But um, I just can't lie. The expo was like 100 degrees, dude. It was fucking burning. I like at one point Alex and I were stuck in this crowd, and then somebody ripped ass, and we were genuinely just like shoulder to shoulder. Felt like I was in a rave, and we were just sniffing this guy's just straight who ripped it. And we were fucking dying, dude. It was so like Alex and I looked at each other and then we looked back and we're like, dude, whoever farted and some guys just started dying laughing. And it was just we couldn't move, guys. We were stuck. We were actually stuck. And Alex and I were like, dude, this is horrible, man. We were dying. I don't think I had a t-shirt on and jeans and I was sweating. Is ridiculous. W Farce. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm excited for Alex to get in here because he's the one that pointed it out, and then I hit the waft zone with him too, and we're like, fuck, this is bad. And the expo too, though, like I can't lie, it definitely. I mean, for it was the biggest expo we've seen in the industry, so it makes sense. Yeah, Alex says it was horrible, bro. We looked back at each other like we'd just gotten. I don't even know, dude. It was buns. But yeah, the only benefit though, yeah, is just getting to meet people. I think that's kind of the general point with these expos too, is just getting the chance to connect with other traders. So it's cool. And also got to see some of you actually from the lab live pulled up, said what's up, which is super cool. So just
That's cool.
that was fun. Yeah, it's always interesting because I'm in my own bubble over here, guys. So it's always weird when somebody comes out like, "Yo, I watched your stream segment on Thursday. I watched your stream segment on Friday, bro. Good shit on that trade." And I'm like, so weird that people like, because you guys all just are a virtual number on my screen right now. So it's always the weirdest thing when I get the reality check of, oh
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah. These are
y'all
real
some
people.
y'all some real people.
And I'm just gonna use the washroom here before we get too
Yeah.
crazy with the 9:30 open. BRB.
You're good, buddy. Yeah, chat. As of right now, this is kind of just buns. Some buns price action. I'm expecting Nasdaq to continue higher here, but it's just like a slow mover now. Slow PA, just kind of. I'm anticipating moves higher right now. I'd like to see New York AM session pop a bit. That wouldn't be the worst case scenario for me either. But yeah, no promises. Just gonna play patient here, see if we can secure something for New York session. But likely gonna de-risk quite a bit today as well, considering that market is way less favorable for my trading style. So you'll see me just trading probably a couple micros today, keeping risk very limited. That way I don't lose my neck over whatever. I watched live on YouTube Expo. Were they live on YouTube for the Expo? For the like the fireside chats and stuff, or did they have the Expo live? Pookie, Alex, you make it home safe? Is he home safe? I'm assuming so. Yee, hell yeah. How was the flight? How was the flight, brother? Damn, there goes a nice little pop from NQ here. Nice little bitty pop here on NQ. Gonna confirm that SMT there on the 3 minute. That's gonna officially form a C2. About time. C2 sweep. That's also gonna confirm the hourly SMT, hourly bullish SMT that we have with ES here on this 3 minute closure. Interesting. Just a bit jab, all good. I'll join in for a bit. Yeah, hell yeah. Bro's got a bro's got a Cockney accent already. Really, no matter for Leo, there's always C3, C4. You know it, dude. You know, I mean, I don't know. I am gonna de-risk today though, because I don't like the current market. Cockney Leo's arrived, dude. What's a Cockney accent? You boys gotta enlighten me here. I'm lost. Yep. Somebody help. Guys, I'm a little tired today, I can't lie too. I don't know why I could not sleep last night. So I've got a couple different parameters here, sort of veering me away from confidence in markets right now. Call that an excuse, I call that knowing myself.
All right. I'm back. Okay. It's looking like we're gonna sweep out that pre-market high. I hate that.
All right, looks like C2 is going to confirm here on the 3 minute unless somehow that rejects, but
Yeah, we've got this 6 a.m. low SMT with ES. If we create this 15-minute bullish break or two, then that kind of muddies things up a little. Projections of that 15-minute breaker take you to previous daily high and that PM session high from Thursday.
that thick London accent. Got it. All right. That makes sense. I was curious. We officially formed that C2 finally on NQ here. A nice manipulation of the we manipulated the 6 a.m. low during 8 o'clock, which is quite solid. Finally confirmed that on the 3 minute. So I'm honestly in line with Bray here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see New York AM session pop up and sweep out those relevant highs. I would really like to see Friday highs swept though. I know ES has swept it, but I think Nasdaq has some in the tank right now to pull it into those Friday highs.
ES could go reach for its Thursday high.
You know
Honestly,
what I mean, geezer? Disappointed by the absence of thick Parisian accent from Leia. Dude, don't even get me started, man. Bray's gonna lead the call if I whip it on soon enough.
is that your French, like your French
Yeah,
accent?
the Parisian accent, the super French accent.
Mm.
Dude, this yesterday I was like filming videos and I was like, dude, I gotta lock in on some psych content. Whipped out the camera, filmed literally 15 different videos. I just slightly changed the background setting. It was ridiculous. I was like, brick wall, move 15 degrees, brick and grass. All right, full grass. I was like sidewalk. And then I did
That's
glasses,
crazy.
no glasses, and I changed the shirt so it looked like it was different days. I looked like a baboon outside. I'm sure the neighbors like, "What the fuck, guys? What's this guy? He's back at it again." Oh God, it's so
That's funny.
funny, bro. I was getting some weird stares from like the local dog walkers. Like, what is this guy doing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's funny.
ridiculous.
15. That's crazy. I struggle with coming up with ideas.
Dude, you know what I've been doing? I feel like you got to do this yourself because you could relate. Literally, I'm walking to the gym. I just start thinking about something and trading, or like if I'm responding to a message, like on X or whatever, somebody's like, "Oh, I'm struggling with this." Like I had somebody literally the other day that was like, "Yeah, dude, I'm really struggling with oversizing, and I don't have proper risk." And I was like, "Oh, fuck, you're so right." I just picked up my camera and like my phone. I was just like, "So what's the reality behind?" And then just started whipping it.
Yeah,
It's like I
just
don't, I used to try and make it perfect, but now I'm just trying to get quantity of content released.
yeah, just stack it. I like that's partly why I asked those why did that ask me a question on Instagram? Because like it kind of gives me topics to talk about in later videos. So now I have like I wrote those down
Mm-hmm.
and like I remember my answers and then like those will just be future videos that I could make.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really fun.
Yeah.
Who let this guy in? Production. Production,
Who
please
gave
get this guy out of the stream.
who gave this guy the link? Would you take that 50-minute bullish breaker without previous 4-hour low sweep? Probably not. Probably not. I'm not looking long today, I don't think. Is that good gum? Oh yeah.
Because oh yeah. Yeah,
Oh
buddy.
yeah.
Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. Big Canadian. Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Oh
buddy.
yeah. Oh yeah, eh?
Mm. Hey Leo, what's up, Author Rich? Hello, hello, boys. Dude, we're gonna have the triple whammy, the Three Musketeers on bar today. Dude, Matt, I just have a fun vision here. Us three, just we become bartenders for one night. I just want to see what the outcome would be. Alex would start karaokeing. I don't even know what Bray would start doing.
I'd start. Yeah.
I mean, isn't that the point?
Is that the point? Yeah.
Yeah,
Drink it all.
All
I
right.
would drink it all.
Pre 9:30, big. You did say you're gonna be on around 9:30, so.
There he is.
Thank you. Hello, hello.
Yo, yo, yo.
Oh, ignore this fat pimple on my face, yo.
We can't even notice the dog. You're hanging.
Yo, what's up, Yap? What's up, Bat? What's up, old AFG? I almost misread that.
Took me a second there. All right, noted.
Dude, so okay, listen. No, we were at the event, whatever. I don't even know what booth it was. Anyways, this whole thing, they were just giving stuff away, so people were crowded like ants, bro. Like it was like everyone just wants free accounts to gamble them. Like it's such an obvious theme here, whatever. And bro, Leo and I were just walking through, and we come through this crowd. It's like 8 feet wide. Like the pathway is like 8 feet wide. There's like 100 people, I kid you not, at this booth trying to fucking spin some random ass wheel, right? And we're stuck between like, no offense to anybody, like
Dude.
we're stuck between like these two Indian dudes, like these two other black dudes. It smells like everyone just got done playing basketball. Like I'm not like an NBA match. And then on top of that, some random guy just rips, just lets it rip.
Dude, but like guys, like an egg fart. It was like sulfuric. It was so bad.
Dude, it was disgusting. And we were just stuck there, and I was like, yo, can move, like please, and nobody would move. The guy's like, bro, I can't go anywhere. Like I'm stuck. I'm like, fuck.
You're so
Me.
fucking scared, dude.
Anyways, what are you guys looking for?
Dude, I'm just looking to see what New York Open does right now because this is buns right now. Monday looks like it is setting the weekly range, so I'm just kind of letting it do its thing.
Yeah.
I would hate to see shorts.
Okay, we can go to
Something
the
to set
charts
up.
now, please. I had that happen to me at Disney. Oh, really? No worries.
Okay, failure to confirm a breaker there on the 15. We're starting to target the previous hourly lows again. YM swept out. This might actually be.
I had that
This
happen
might
to
actually
me
just
at
drop.
Disney. Yeah, I wanted to fight the crowd to find out who it was. Came to find out it was my daughter. Nastiest fart I've smelled. Just threw your own daughter under the bus there. That's a crazy bar. Wow, Nasdaq selling off here big pre-New York. All right, this gonna be interesting. I don't know.
Zero.
Yeah, YM swept out that high that we wanted the pre-market to sweep out. Might just drop from here.
Gold as well looks fairly weak here too.
Send it to zero. Bro, you've been killing metals.
Who? You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, he ain't talking to me.
I didn't know. I don't know, man. Maybe he was. I don't know. Yeah, it's been good. I mean, metals recently, actually, the recent Tristro put me back on them. Because I like faded metals after December, kind of after the, we'll call it the gold rush happened, what I consider
Yeah.
the commodities gold rush. And then I hop back on them just because they've been, indices were a little less decisive on the higher time frame around all-time highs, swapped to commodities, and they've been playing out really well. Like the general movement on them has been quite fun to play. So I decided to finally get involved with them again. About time.
About time.
About once about a time.
London low tasty. Yeah, short this shit to zero.
Yeah, London Low's looking awfully tasty right now. That is true. I don't disagree with that. Alors, c'est un peu fou, ça, mec. Yeah, Nasdaq now finally deciding to pick up the PA here. Jesus Christ, 5 minutes to the open here. Now we're seeing us off. YM here pulling into this 1 minute gap. This could actually frame a nice short on YM. If we tag in this 1 minute gap, respect this pre-open, and just fucking send it lower. I could be a fan of that. Holy cow, brother.
Holy. London low is tasty.
What's up, JL, by the way? What's up, brother?
I'm short in the open.
I gotta get in contact with you soon about some nice old parachuting.
Alex, can you please cool it with the gum? I'm
Oh,
going
sorry.
crazy over here.
I thought it was. Can you guys actually hear it like that?
Yeah, it's loud. Sorry. I'm tweaking over here.
So he's trying to find his 15-minute breaker. He's like, all I hear is chewing. Yeah, not sure what to expect here. We might see actually YM pop. If Nasdaq's weak, there's going to be a major discorrelation between the assets. We'll likely see YM pop, Nasdaq just short sell off here to London lows. Bye, have a great time.
That'd be sweet.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
Must be nice. Well, yeah, I will be shorting the open.
I'm there, 3rd to 5th. Oh fuck, dude. I'm leaving to France then. Damn it.
Damn it.
trying to go skydiving. I'm trying to bring the missus on a little skydiving expedition. You guys don't hear from me, guys. We didn't make it. Jail did not deploy my parachute. I repeat, jail did not deploy. I'm joking. I wouldn't even be attached to you, I don't think. Be attached to somebody else. All right, about 2 minutes here to the open. Not really a lot here. YM's actually forming a current continuation. If this gets this closure below 52,440, I'm kind of tempted to take it, but we're too close to
I'm
New York
already
session.
short.
Jesus. Fuck, okay.
Yeah, I'm taking the risk on this.
Pre-New York too. All right, Poppy. Go for it, Poppy.
I'm short from the 68s.
Short from the 68s. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, son. Where'd you find that?
Damn, son.
All right, about 2 minutes here. Fill him with the venom and eliminate him. Other words, eliminate him. I don't want to hurt him, but it benefit rage murder, and again, nobody will evade him. Finna kill him and in the ball bodies like a blitter. All right, I'm done. Prepping for New York here.
What is that? What is that even from?
It's Eminem, Godzilla
Venom.
final rap.
Godzilla, is that what it is?
Godzilla.
1 minute to the open here. Yeah, I don't have any sort of. I would have liked to see us get some sort of breaker prep so I could play shorts
I'm
into that. But
basically just shorting the 15-minute OB. That's what I'm short.
Nice. Very
So
nice.
a bit of a higher time frame here for me, honestly. Yes, very nice, yes. Oh, that is very nice, yes.
All right. Less than a minute here for open, guys. Good luck, everybody. Stay safe.
Good luck, everyone.
I am tempted to short this open as well, but it's just no entry criteria, so I'm gonna wait. Likely, I'll probably have to then wait until the next 15-minute open. C'est la vie.
Yeah, that's fair.
I
I'm
can-
small size here, boys, but either way, I still like it. So I'm willing to take this risk.
Just barely tagging the 68s there and just started
I
sending.
know. Do we have a divergence at that low or no? There we go.
I
I'm
guess
targeting
not
the
that.
82s.
I know, dick.
There we go. I'm break even here at the 68, boys.
It's, I mean, Jesus Christ, brother. This thing's gonna
Jesus
melt.
Christ.
This thing's gonna melt.
Crikey.
This is gonna actually melt. Yeah, nothing from here, guys. I'm you guys know I trade. I don't trade the New York Open
I don't know how to-
volatility. I wait.
Come on.
there's
Oh,
London
really?
low, SMT.
Oh, we do have London low SMT. ES took it.
And Q took it.
And Q took it.
ES and YM failed.
Oh, I don't like that.
I kind of like. Let's see. I don't like that for shorts. That's for sure.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of that.
There's really nothing from me here. Yeah, there's shorts on Y I would have printed, but that would have removed the protected high. So, yeah, nothing from me here, guys. I'm waiting.
Might get stop break even on this. Damn, son, that sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, every time low tab. Sorry, guys. I'm just swapping. I was making sure I had all my fundeds connected to my trade syncer in the case I found a high probability setup. So, hence why the screen is frozen. But production, if you could swap to a different one, I'm just quickly getting these trade syncers connected here so I can trade. In the case market presents me a good opportunity to trade.
Yeah, this thing's gonna rip to the highs.
Well, break even for me. So that sucks, unfortunately. Got a couple points, but did not close. I wanted it a bit lower there. Damn.
Damn. Not even a.
There goes
I
the
would have my.
manipulation of the lows here. That's a C2 as well. So likely gonna wait to the new 15. I do want to see Friday highs on NQ. So we'll see what happens. Sorry?
My mic? Oh. Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, I forgot to remove that drawing. Thank you. Yeah, short, or sorry, break even on that short, boys, unfortunately. See what it decides to do here. Maybe it wants to go for those highs, but it took out that 915.
It's quite
We'll see.
aggressive to push shorts at highs right now. Could
Mhm.
see two here on NQ and ES though. I do like Friday highs just seemed like a feasible draw because we're just ranging within Friday's range. We're consolidating within
Yeah.
Friday's range. So I wanted Monday to sweep out one and set a larger weekly range for us. But who knows, brother? Sometimes you just gotta wait for the opportunity to arise.
Friday high hasn't been
Boy.
taken, Anti. Put your glasses on, my boy.
Friday high. No, it hasn't.
It's not known. We're 180 points
You
away.
are
Yet.
mistaken, brother.
Friday high has not been taken. Friday high here is at 29,892 for Friday, brother.
Stop with the silly goosery.
Stop with it immediately.
Stop with it. I would have liked to see.
There
I
goes
like that.
Lion. Holy fuck.
I like that London low SMT that we framed. We rejected midnight really nicely. I would have liked to see some sort of lower time frame breaker confirmed so I could get long off of that, but nothing.
Yeah. goes
Yeah,
the
nothing from
highs.
here, guys. I'm just
Same.
watching. I don't know why my connection's being a little unstable. So. Don't fuck me
Whoops.
over, bro.
Wrong indicator. Oh, this is actually a beautiful setup, boys.
I'm liking these longs into these Friday highs, man. I just want to see the 45 open now, but I'm not even gonna get my opportunity. YM looks good here.
Opportunity.
Nasdaq looks good for higher prices. I know we have active S&P at the highs, but
If we get a 5-minute swing here or something, I'll look for a 15-second OB short, honestly. But yeah, it does look like it took that overnight low. 15-minute swing forming here, or at least 15-minute C2. $9.35.
Yeah, I'd need to see some sort of deep enough retrace,
Yeah.
kind of to justify the.
What's up, Alex?
yeah, not a fan of this myself.
Give me just retrace back into discount, sweep out the 647 lows. That would be nice. This would be nice. Play both sides of the table. No, I'm just kidding. I wish I was that precise. Yeah, I'm waiting for a discount here, actually, boys.
S&P holding well here on Nasdaq, tapping in likely that 1 minute gap too. Come on, brother. See what you got. What type of sauce you got here today?
Oi.
Holy cow. Indeed ripping.
Put's expiring today.
I'm not a fan of this, dude.
I'm back home. Yeah, I'm back home, brother. Alex 33 TGN. Seek and destroy day. Dude, I wouldn't mind that. I'm actually I was short bias going into today actually because I still think we go into the lows. I think what happens is that we seek the lows today and then July opens open low and then high and close for the month of July. Because historically July is pretty bullish.
Oh, this is a deep retrace. Oh boy.
I know.
Sketchy.
I don't like this.
Sketchy. Trading deep into the 5-minute.
You know, it's my
Sit.
preferred.
Yeah, gonna sit tight. Sitting tight on that. Still got that SMT present. Why I'm sweeping out the daily high now. Man, we're just not prepping any. I think this could be a retrace and it's going to expand higher and create a breaker, but I'm not playing that.
So get a failed 1 minute inversion, dude. This is tough looks here. Holy cow, dude. Do not like this at all. This is kind of gross. Likely nothing for me here during AM session. I just can't frame anything for my entry signature.
Yeah, I still think they send us to the low. Yeah. We'll see. I mean, we did get that retrace into discount.
Yeah, usually on this though.
The model for me would say long here. If the model says long, I'm kind of forced for my hand here.
Somebody help this guy, man.
Yo, somebody help this guy, man.
Marrying a bias is good. No, it's bad. Bad. Nothing for me.
Yeah, same here.
I'm not playing a 5 minute.
Can't even get these
Sorry.
loops connected, so it's honestly the gods are speaking to me, guys. No reason to trade this.
You take that 15-second breaker, Alex?
I am in calls.
Calls.
Yeah.
Yeah, shorts don't look too bad, but I might fail if that SMT fails to hold.
I think this just rips the highs again, to be honest with you. Go short from here, then this is just complete seek and destroy, not prepping any sort of swings or any sort of breakers inside those swings.
Jesus, dude.
15-second model was actually perfect here.
Could be interesting potentially
holding these
for a
calls into the
long
highs.
continuation on this 1 minute.
Yeah.
A bit more risk on ES, but if this does tag, it's being decent, not point on ES, actually quite a bit of risk.
Yeah, my bias was definitely short, but I was like, the model says long. I kind of got it long. That's just how it is. It's not up to me, boys. Honestly, it's not up to my vibes. It's just up to
yeah, the fact
what
that you
it
just
is.
expanded, retraced, and are getting another expansion here. Like you didn't set any sort of breaker or clean reversal structure off of those highs.
Yeah. The only thing is you did take out the overnight highs there. You swept out overnight lows, overnight highs. So it does kind of feel seek and destroy-ish, but I close out like 80% of my calls here. And then just letting the other two contracts ride. I was in for 10 contracts.
Yeah, I'm not gonna BS chat. Nothing for me yet. Nothing for me yet. I'm really hands off right now. This is just not really my ideal sequence.
Yeah. No, I mean, we'll see. She's struggling.
But wait until 9:45. Watch the new 15-minute open.
She's struggling.
Yeah. Might honestly, like if I do end up finding a way to get long here, then it's probably just going to be hold it in alignment with ES until ES takes out that Thursday high.
Nice little 2R here on this 15 seconds. See if we get into the 788s. I'll look to close out my calls on 788s. Just spool it above that high. Come on. Back near
I'd
the
actually look
overnight
to
highs
take
again.
these not as long as if I can get filled on this limit here. I might actually try light size with my stop at the SMT low here. It's quite a tight stop, but I'm curious to see if we can trade that higher.
We're at.
Like this 1 minute SMT with ES at the 941 tagged into a 1 minute gap as well. It almost taps into the SIST here, but that looks like it's gonna expand higher.
1 minute CST. I'm all for it, bro.
I mean, I didn't get filled on my limit, and my TP is just gonna hit now, so
Oh shit.
all
You're
good.
going for 1 to 1? 1.1
One
to
to
1.5?
that would have been 1 to 3. I was targeting the 934. high.
Oh, I see.
That would have been 3 or 37 points, risking
34, yeah.
12 about.
Is there a
all good.
divergence at these highs?
What?
Just the
Is there a
daily high.
diver- Mm.
Just the
944.
daily high.
1 minute left till the next 15-minute candle, so we'll see if they really want to.
Oh my god,
Sit
it
in
missed
this
my
position.
dude, it missed my limit by 1 tick. Alright, slam into my TP. Well, that's gonna move higher, so if this doesn't fill, I'm likely then just gonna have to wait till 10. That's my TP right there. Yep, just flew through
Boom.
my TP, dude. It missed it missed me by half a point for my limit fill there on 5 micros. All good, guys. Move on to the next. We carry on forth.
Carry on.
Unfortunate. Carry on then. Those, unfortunate. Yeah, it was a good 1 minute SMT with ES as well there. We had two SMTs before ES finally took that out, but goddamn, now we're just absolutely flying. Fuck me, I guess.
I'm out of my calls here, boys. Beautiful 2R.
All right, well, likely nothing. That's the new 15-minute open as well here, so have to fade that setup I really wanted. Didn't get filled by literally half a point here, but c'est la vie, chat. Can't win them all.
C'est la vie.
Come on, Leo. What do you mean, Auntie? What's the issue, brother?
Come on, Leo.
Come on, Leo. You fucking suck,
Come on, brother.
bro. You fucking suck, dude. Dude, Friday highs, guys. That's what I was telling you. Friday highs, man.
Yo, boys, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you right now. I was looking at I didn't even realize they did this. I completely forgot. But I was looking at the Apex products. Bro, you can get intraday. I think I'm just gonna do intraday, honestly, because I have no. I've because of the TPT accounts, I've grown accustomed to it, kind of. You know. But intraday, no activation fee, 50K. You can buy 5 for $345.
Damn.
On Apex.
Like- Yes.
Fucking A. That's insane, dude.
You can buy 5, no activation fee, 50K accounts for $345. Profit target is 3K. Max drawdown is 2K. Like, that's actually crazy.
It's the 945.
Retracing heavier on that 1 minute gap again. See if that holds. Maybe not.
What did we say, boys? We shorting this or what's up?
Nope.
No?
Nope. Not yet.
No,
I'm tempted.
I can't short this, dude.
I'm
Yeah,
tempted. I'm actually tempted.
You don't even have a breaker at all. Not even on a 1 minute.
Give me a closure below the 70s
We're
and
just
I'll go
tracing
short.
into the EQ the previous 15 minute right now, so I think we're just gonna pop off that EQ until Friday highs.
Yeah, we just
Close
created a
enough.
50-minute
We're
bullish breaker.
literally
We're gonna.
less. We're 130.
I'm short here
All right.
with the stop above the high.
Fuck yeah.
It's really small size, just going for it.
you
Previous
wanna go
15-minute high.
Leo, you want to go take a shit or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a shit, dude. While this.
Oh,
while these
well, there
shorts
goes
are-
my stop, actually.
Yeah.
It's the
that was
EQ.
fun.
The EQ's gonna pop, dude. That's why.
Now,
We're-
wait. Where's the button? Because somebody pressed the button.
Where's the? Give me the.
I guess that. All right.
Where's
Well,
the
I
button?
can't lie here. New 15-minute. If we get this closure, I might actually fucking tag him with these Nasdaq longs again if it doesn't be a bitch. Jesus Christ. All right, Chad. If this hits, I'm gonna be targeting Friday highs here. If we close above EQ here, if we close above this S and confirm this S&P with yes, I'm tagging in here. I'm gonna put a limit in if this actually gets above. Nope, failed closure, of course. Mando, dude, now it's gonna fucking rip. It's not gonna rip above it. Class A action about to happen here from Nasdaq, guys. Watch this. It's gonna be fun.
Staying alive, staying
Stay.
alive.
Ha, ha.
Staying alive. Boys, we are still alive. Come on, send this.
I love that. Come on, Leo. Like, fuck, bro. Am I a racehorse? To run faster,
Come on, Leo. I bet on this, brother.
dude.
He's
Please, man.
counting on
Pull,
bet on
please,
this.
please, man. Full account.
He's
Man, full
counting on you.
account.
He's like the jockey or the horse, man. Just
Yeah, he's like,
Ah, ah,
Leo, my next salary is actually dependent on whether or not this trade gets hit. Please. Well, guys, I'm not in anything right now. If you're wondering,
I'm in for one.
you can't pay me to get in anything right now. I'm watching if we can get this closure, but we're just failing these 1-minute closures. So Nasdaq is just playing.
Hell
with the
yeah.
emotions.
I'm
Why do
still
you
in
tell
this
me that
short.
you love me? Won't you tell me
No.
that you love? Oh,
No!
about to get
closure
fried,
again,
dude. You about to get
Fuck.
fried.
No. Don't let me get fried, Nasdaq. I love you. I know we've had our differences in the past. Listen, it's not you, it's me. And my
Oh,
alcoholism.
Alex, also, I forgot. What is it? Is it? Can you pass an Apex eval in one day? Because I got the free 150K
Yes.
no drawdown from.
Yes. One day to
the-
pass.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, chat. 4 boat longs. I'm joking. I'm kidding, chat. Please.
Let's
please.
go. We're still alive. Least emotional trader on earth.
It's gonna go back to EQ and just start.
Okay,
Least
okay.
emotional trader on
Okay,
earth.
okay. We're still alive. We're still alive, boys. We're back at our entry. Still alive. Come on. 9:49. 10 seconds here for the next 5-minute candle. Send this lower into the lows. 554s. Yes! Let's go!
Holy cow. Brother.
And a nice retrace into this 15-minute too. Let's see.
Yeah, and it
I'll look
felt
to go
like
break even at
above,
7
so no
cents.
entry on NQ. This is likely just no trades for me today. No trades.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Dude's getting saved by the bell.
By the bell, bro. It was literally like 2 ticks from my stop.
I'm gonna blame this one on jet lag, man. This guy's jet lag. We give him credit, Chad. He's jet lag.
Yeah, yeah. He's
No.
crazy.
No.
You crazy, man. You crazy. You crazy.
What second starts will do to you on a Monday morning? Yeah, that's actually true.
Monday morning.
Oh,
no
fuckers.
dude.
I wish we had like a little like the little violin music when you start getting into drawdown. Oh, that might be me
Oh,
stopped,
EQ
boys.
again respected yet again.
There you go.
That's me stopped. That was fun though. Hey, I'll take it. Honestly, that was the funnest loss I've ever had. Kind of.
Professional trader.
I like it.
Anyways, I'm 1 win, 1 loss here, boys. I'm done for me this morning. That's it. I'm happy with it. My win was bigger than my loss. I'm cool. I'm green on the day. I'm coolin'.
Kind of want to long, but like PDH is right there, so I'd have to be looking for
Yeah.
higher targets. I'd have to be.
Why didn't you guys long that EQ?
I'm watching for a closure here above 29.812.
Stop risk was too much for me.
It's too
Keep
much.
failing this closure. All right. We just closed we closed the same level here. I'm gonna tag this in light size. I'm gonna do 3 micros on that. Alrighty, we are in. It's a bit of a fat stop. It's a 92-point stop here. Targeting 1.5 R. Likely gonna take some out of Friday highs. I just want to see. I just want to see if this baby runs higher. We closed right at the same level as this 949 candle body, but I'm in on this. 3 micros, very limited risk on this, guys. Don't feel like putting high size on today's market. But yeah, 1.5 R targets. I'm targeting these Friday highs as of right now too. So we'll see if we get some sauce.
Oh, two-factor
I want
authentication.
to see 29,892.
Let's go, boys.
Alrighty, let's see what happens here, guys. Light size 3 micros. Once again, keeping risk minimal here. Funded copy trade as well. So if this hits, it will be 139 point move, which would be fuego. If it doesn't hit, then well, Nasdaq can fuck off.
If this doesn't hit, market's wrong.
Yeah, market's wrong, guys. Market just doesn't know what it's doing, bro. I'm better than
Leo never, literally, Leo never lies.
Dude,
So,
yeah, dude. Don't lose hope, Leo. Taking this IC, you know it. Hey, Leo, the EQ it keeps respecting is the 15. Yeah, 15-minute EQ, baby. It's inside of the T spot right now.
where?
Bet y'all in chat don't know what that is. Yeah, guys, I'm in on this. We are up 18 points on 3 micros right now. That's lunch on Nasdaq so far.
That is lunch.
Lunch on Nasdaq. Ah, jeepers. Here we go. Back in the 1 minute gap. I hope this 1 minute gap can hold here, because if we inverse this 1 minute, we're likely going to take out the protected low. So if we inverse this 1 minute fair value, by the way, I'm honestly probably just going to trade this, close this trade early, because this inversion means that price is likely to head back into the EQ and reform a larger wick, or just completely invalidate this expansion signature. So now we wait. Blah, 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 blah.
We do not
Yeah.
go blah blah blah.
I am buying of the 5-pack right now, actually. I'm going to trade this because for those of you boys, 5-pack on Apex, 50K, trade of 8, no activation fee, intraday trail, $345. Use code LAB. What's that one ad where they whisper?
I have no
You guys know what
idea.
I'm talking about? The TV
Oh,
ad. Is
go,
it for
dude. There
insurance
goes
or something?
it's gonna inverse this 1 minute. Likely might fade this one early, guys, because we're just consolidating now up at the New York at the 945 high. This is disgusting open for me. Not a fan of this at all. So I'm likely actually gonna take this trade off early. I don't care if that protected low holds. I'm likely just taking that off early today. I just don't feel the need to put in more risk today.
We take that -2 standard deviations of that midnight opening price. We still have the daily high S&T with the S&YM. I wouldn't hate to see
I'm
us
closed out
just
here,
melt
guys.
from here.
I'm closed out here, by the way, guys. I wanted
You
those
don't like
Friday
it?
highs, but Nasdaq just doesn't look ready for it.
She's not ready.
Just closing that early. C'est dégueulasse, ça, mec, mais vraiment, ça me rend fou.
Yes.
Don't just melt. Please stay close by so I can get short on the breaker. It's gonna do it to me. Fuck me.
This is
I
gonna
hate
stop me out and died.
This is buns, bro.
Buns. Buns
Not
doesn't
even
even.
gonna.
Buns doesn't even cover it.
Real.
Wet buns.
Wet buns.
What's worse than a wet bun, actually?
Dry buns.
Okay, I'm short one here. I'm gonna see if I can get another ad inside of the breaker.
Dry buns.
I don't even know what I was saying, dude. I'm just watching this terrible.
Dry buns.
transaction. Wow, nice. Good
No,
short.
this is gonna go without me.
That's wow. You need play out there as well. Jeepers nuts, man. You trade that 1 minute breaker, Bray.
Creepers.
Yeah, I basically like that pop up. I added a half size on.
Yeah.
I would add another one if it came back, but I didn't want to go full position unless we tapped the breaker. But I am in for one.
Nice.
Nice. Good luck, brother. I see this.
Let's see. I'd like to
Computer.
get another one on there.
Computer, send this shit to 0 for my boy Bray.
That would be nice.
Overcooked buns.
I'd be taking it back down to the weekly open.
Wow. Now she's sending. Yeah, not much.
Fucking hell.
Good. I'm waiting till 10 o'clock here now. We got less than 3 minutes till 10 o'clock. So if this is the true leg of today, then I'm likely just gonna trade that continuation. But trading these reversal sequences for me are just low probability in these style markets.
So my screen looks so stretched. Was it because it's to fit all of them? Just reading something here, and then I'll discuss my trade. Okay. Let's see how this hourly candle's closing nicely. Ooh, that is a nice swing on the 4 hour and 1 hour. I'm gonna be holding this for sure. Where's that weekly open at?
There's 10.
I'd like the retrace. I'd like to get a retrace too, back into somewhere in the premium, into one of these gaps. I would add another.
Dude, the continuous auto fit is like, I just don't like it, honestly.
Okay, there's 10
You're still
o'clock.
short?
Yep.
All right,
1
there
hour
goes the fuck
close.
up in here.
1 hour closes swing. 1 hour closes a swing.
Yeah, this looks good, bro.
Yeah,
This looks
it
fucking
does.
good.
We've got the swing points for the bearish breaker, closure below the 930 low.
Nice,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, this looks good here. I'm really tempted to get in on this new 15 open here off 10 o'clock. Try this as my last trade for this session. Stop at this high. Target of like we had 2 on this.
Room is silent. Yeah, it's quiet up in here. I'm dialed in on this. I'm watching.
The room is silent.
Ray's charts look so calm. That's the only way to be. Have them nice and clean.
That's a set.
Calm and serene.
That's nearly 100-point 10 o'clock candle, dude. Jesus Christ. Can't make it up, chat. Nuts. Absolute bullsix.
Absolute.
Absolute bull six.
Absolute shit, bro. It's like like a fondue.
Absolute ball
absolutely-
sacks is crazy.
Licking my buttocks.
Absolute shit.
It's absolute shit. Dude, Alex, you know Yip, right? I love Yip because he sounds like that when he says, he goes, dude, it's absolute shit. It's like a
Yeah,
Netherlands
yeah,
accent. Absolute shit, bro.
Absolute shit. Yeah.
Absolute shit. I tell you, it's so shit.
That's too funny.
I love it. It's like my favorite. It's one of my favorite sayings in an accent ever. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's shit.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit. Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Basically, the criteria for the trade for me was, right, we were looking for these standard deviations to get met. Those of you who tuned in for the early part of the segment, you knew that I was looking for those. For those standard deviations to get tagged, and then we get a 1 minute breaker present off of that with the daily high SMT with ES and YM. We've got this devil's mark on the weekly open I'd like to target. If we can confirm closures on the 50-minute below this 930 low, then we have a really nice recipe for a really nice expansion lower into that weekly open and the previous weekly low. So I would like to get adds inside of this range here somewhere. If we can get back up into these gaps, something like that, I would add inside of this area. But I've got one on about half risk. And we'll see what happens. But I'm probably going to bounce here in a couple minutes, actually. No, this one's gonna probably be at least like another. This probably be the AM session hold. Yeah, because I can't see this delivering too fast. But it's looking really nice right now. It's looking real nice. No breaker to worry about to the upside. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go about the rest of my day, figure out this whole thing with my fucking rim. I got a cracked rim. I gotta get fixed.
No
yeah,
bueno.
it's annoying. So I gotta make some phone calls and get this tire off and go take it in. And yeah, so I'm gonna be holding short for
a
weekly
while.
open, unless things change here. But I can't see anything at the moment, and I don't have my crystal ball. So yeah, I'm gonna bounce. You boys enjoy the rest of the session.
See you,
I'll
brother.
see you in about an hour and a half, I guess, for the meeting. But yeah, thanks, boys.
Later. Have a good one. Ciao, ciao.
Catch you later.
Later, muchacho.
Later, bro, Chacho.
Bro, chacho. Yeah, this is I can't lie, guys. It's just not much from here. Could try and frame something, but to be so frank, there's just nothing for me here. Market's melting, and it's melting without me. How sweet the sound. Wow. Melter on NASDAQ. Melter on NASDAQ. Melter on ES here. Jeep is nuts, brother. We have some major SMT at these lows right now, too, between NQ and ES, but I just don't feel. I don't see a high probability setup over here.
Yeah, same.
Only
Took
one
my
I
trades,
would have
I'm
the only
chilling.
one I would have liked to take here would have been this SMT 1 minute at the 10 o'clock for an SMT continuation, and that would have actually played out very well. I thought about getting filled on that, and I just faded it, but I should have, because that was quite nice. Short signature, used stop here, stop at the SMT high, target of 1.5. That would have played out beautifully for 53 points. Now it's just melting. So be it. Sometimes you win, sometimes
Let it melt.
you're in that nice. Yeah, I ended up fading that. That was actually quite a solid trade. I won't even lie. Bro, Chacho. That was quite a solid trade, bro, Chacho.
Yeah, bro, Chacho.
Can't do much. Just gotta sit here and wait.
Who would you guys want to see on stream?
Yeah.
Question to you all. Who would you guys like to see? It's going for that low, man. I love it. Unfortunately, I'm not capitalizing off of it, but I still love it.
I know. But we know it's going lower.
Yeah, it's too clean.
For real. Yeah,
I mean, I might enter some puts.
Oh
honestly.
my god, this 1 minute gap here too. That's disgustingly good. I almost want to take that and just hold that for lower. I'm not taking this, guys, but just a heads up here. Stop at this SMT high, 1.5 again. It's actually quite solid because I confirmed an SMT inside
Sign
of a
me
gap
up.
fill as well. Shoot, dude.
D's honor Ice Cube.
I might want to try this super light size on this. I'm gonna get tagged
say
in two.
do it,
I'm gonna get
bro.
tagged in 2 micros here.
Don't let me be a bad influence, but I'm actually gonna join you with some puts. Actually, I'm gonna target the 706s.
I am tagged in with 2 micros here. Looking for 1.5 R. It's 56 points if this hits. I just like that we confirm those strong move away from that SMT with ES. If I get tagged out here, I mean, once again, I'm de-risking heavy today. I mentioned that at the start of the segment, so just know that that's actively what we're doing. Good reaction here. That's fucking holy
I'm
cow.
in
All right,
blitz.
that's about to be
I'm in
TP.
blitz.
That's about to be
Yeah.
TP in just a sec.
Really? Bro, nah,
Yeah.
I hold it to the low.
Yeah, well, I'll take 1 micro out of TP. I'll leave another.
Let's go!
All right, we'll see. I'm letting this. All right,
Hold
and
it to the low, bro.
oh no way, dude! I actually didn't get tagged out. I actually didn't get tagged out here. All right, we're tagged out 1. I'm tagged out 1. I'm leaving another here.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
a partial out. I'm leaving this other one. I'm just running this bag.
1008.
Well, fun fact, that covered my loss from that last trade, which is very nice.
Hell yeah.
That 1 micro alone. He says 112 bucks. That covered my loss from 3 micro. So I'm gonna leave this now. I'm honestly gonna leave this until. Be fun to see this. Be happy to see the Sunday 10 o'clock low. Be 3R 124 points. I'm leaving that in there, guys. Sign me up, gang. Hold until Asia low. Alex is just high energy, bro. It's like that. Sometimes you need that.
Yeah, I mean, I slept like 10 hours.
Yeah. Dude's a little jet lag, bro.
Oh, is it a bad? When I'm low energy, people are like, why is Alex so low energy?
Yeah, right?
When I'm
I was
high
gonna
energy,
Why's
is it
Alex
a
so
good thing
high
or a bad
energy?
thing?
Yeah, dude. Don't listen. We love it, bro. I love it, bro.
Thank you, bro. Guys, don't let Lil lie to you. This guy's fucking tall as shit. Like, actually, tower. I'm 6'2", and I had to look up.
Jesus, dude. Nah, you did not have to look up that much, bro. Guys, Alex is taller than I thought, bro. I did not know my boy was 6'2". It's crazy.
Like, lab team is just crazy all
Yeah,
around.
it's actually a bunch of tall motherfuckers, dude. It's crazy.
Let that be a testament. There's a correlation between being a good trader and actually no, because Jack breaks that. Jack Lee JL is a great trader. JL, you still in here? How tall is Kane? He's 6'5". No, 6'5". Yo, you saying I'm too short? No. That's not what I'm saying. No. You were taking words out of my mouth.
I'm honestly just looking for a 3R on this, guys. I honestly, I just hit. I'm just trying to secure here.
No, hold it with
Dude.
me.
Ah!
I'm
It
just
ain't
kidding.
me though.
No,
I'm about to. If this hits right now, I'm about to be up. That's 111 points off that second micro. I'm 5'8" on hinge. Hell yeah.
I'm 6'5" on a good day.
I say I'm 7 foot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold these puts because honestly, like, I don't see any reason for me to close this at the moment.
What are you up on them right now?
32%.
Bang. Chat. The new options block. The trader is inbound.
Send this shit to.
I feel so
Alex.
weirdly like tired today though. It's whack.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to give some of my energy over to.
Dude, I appreciate it. No, it's good. I actually like it because I feel like I'm always high vibe. But it's like the
Yeah.
one day I'm like low key now. I'm coasting today, dude. I'm coasting. It's a good way
Coasting.
to.
I
Yeah.
got you.
Thanks, brother. He's a real one.
10, 11, 4 minutes till the next 15-minute candle opens. I'm just looking for a continuation into these lows, boys. See if we can get this. That'd be nice.
All right. That's gonna be TP 111 points.
Let's go.
Let's see. Hold up. I'm waiting. I almost jinxed it. I actually might have.
Oh my god! I thought you were out.
No, I'm about to be. It was fucking rocketeering. MNQ nearly took me out here. Hold up. Celebrates too early, runs back. There we go. TP, 111 points. Burn! SMT continuations, baby. SMT continuation signature, baby. That's what we like to see, Brazil. That is what we like to see, Brazil. All right, that was honestly solid. I'm happy about it just because I didn't like how Marco was playing out this morning. So just trace the continuation of the current price leg and run away. 111 points on that, baby. Hey, Panos, but you hit a base hit. That's what you got to realize, man. You say, I'm in pain because I missed a base hit, but you hit a base hit, bro. Think about it for a second. Think about it for a second, man. You base hit.
Now think about this, man, for a second, man.
You up.
You up, man.
You up, muchacho.
Bro, Chacho.
Bro, chacho. I feel like it sounds so Californian. Yeah, bro, chacho. Yeah, I was just ripping at the beach the other day. Bro, chacho. Waves were absolutely slamming. All right, am I in pain now, guys? Because I would have been up another 50 points, not micro. Don't matter. Alex did say holding it low. I'm bitching. I'm bitching.
I'm out of these puts 100%.
That's Asia low. Jeez. That's Asia lows wiped as well. Asia lows out the bag as well there, brother. Holy sell off. Asia low. Voila low. Good short low. What is the SMT indicator? It's called bands. You are right, man. Asia low TP for me. Bang, muchacho.
Come on.
You
Don't
the
play
best,
with me.
guys. Hell yeah. Hey, Auntie. There we go.
Don't play with me.
Viola Leo. Good short. Thank you, brother. 111
Don't play
points.
with
I'll
me.
take it. You know, it's like this.
Don't play with me.
Vai vara.
Don't play.
Faz jeito, fonte.
Dude, it really is like when we're on a good one, it's good.
It's good. I know. It's always the case. We know this every time, dude. We know
Yeah.
this.
It's like when me and you are
We dial it in.
it's good.
I know. We just always dial it in. All right. Well, that's 3R on
yeah.
that short too, guys. You guys almost never see me hit 3R because I'll hold runners sometimes, but on stream it's 1.5. Bang! But I wasn't recording that. Damn it!
Nah, I
didn't record that short.
I'm up a couple bucks on these Apex accounts too, so
This
I just need
holy
2K to pass.
fucking cell beans,
3K,
dude.
sorry.
That would have been 200 points short as of right now. Jesus Christ! Sell off,
Yeah.
sell off, sell off.
Good lord. There's that 705 low. That's what I was looking for on QQQ. So close out my puts for 100%, boys. Absolutely beautiful. Couple bucks. Couple bucks
All
here,
those-
couple
those-
bucks there.
Those shorts were indeed the move that I wanted originally as well. I could have gone in much earlier on those. I faded it because I'm just not him today. But that's all right, guys. I can't lie. I'm actually feeling quite tired today, so I'm very content with the fact we scored something today, and now I'm green on the day. Also, just deposited some new cash into my Top Step brokerage, so gonna
Let's go.
slowly start sizing in more, baby.
Let's fucking go. Let's talk about you and me.
Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things you and me.
No, the model was here, boys. Like, I usually never have my overnight session indicator plotted because, like, I already know it, like, in my head, kind of. But after last week, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna put it back on. But yeah, overnight session for me, it's a nice little tool.
Auntie said, "Come on, Leo." What you mean, Auntie? Auntie's not proud of bro. Come on, Leo.
Come on, Leo.
Hey, Bray is the guy that got in on those shorts originally, man. So he's
that's
the real
true.
goat. He's the MVP. MVP. Gotta give you a badge. MVP. Good shit, Bray. Absolutely slam that one at the park, muchacho.
Bro, Chacho.
Don't trade No News Monday. Where's that guy? Dude, I'm not a fan of trading No News Mondays, man.
Really?
I don't like trading No News Mondays. Marco waking you up, Leo? A little bit, dude, but I'm fucking tired. Guys, I can't lie. I slammed a fat gym sesh this morning. Had
Oof,
the
I'm
holy
jealous.
pump of pumps this morning, dude. I felt absolutely juiced today.
This guy's feeling fucking absolutely
Dude,
juiced.
yeah, I actually got a 235 on bench, dude. Felt good.
Damn.
So
Yeah, I
also
haven't hit
it's
that in a
tied. It's
while.
tied with my PR.
When I
Technically, my
was,
PR is 237.5, but 235 clean, we'll say.
yeah. No, when I was heavier, my bench was, dude, I ran this bench program
Hmm.
for 8 weeks,
Holy cow.
and it took my bench from like 205 to 265.
Jesus Christ, dude.
But the thing was, is that the singular thing about this program was that you could never use leg drive.
That's good. Yeah, did you do like a lot of raised legs while benching, like we did volume sets?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it would be like, you would have to, honestly, you'd be benching 2 to 3 times a week.
Hmm.
But, like for example, the first session of the week, it would be no legs, paused.
Yeah.
And then the next one would be no
Maybe.
legs, high reps. And then the next one would be no legs, pause at the middle. And it was just like
Yeah, that's
structured
actually
that way.
that's
And then you would journal it. Bro, it honestly, my bench was so crazy. But then obviously now that I lost like 25 pounds, my bench is like stupid weak.
yeah.
But
Dude, it's just funny because climbing, my grip strength has just gotten fucking nuts with climbing, dude. Like
that's
actually
sick.
nuts.
That's sick.
And so like recently it's funny, like all my compound lifts, like my deadlift has gotten really good now. Like I have 440 up on deadlift. I also have some long ass arms, but
Ooh.
like I have 440 on deadlift and not like clean as well, like traditional form, none of this sumo form.
Yeah.
Because my grip has just gone so good with climbing. Like I'm able to, hold up my entire body weight on small crimps that like my grip endurance is really good. That's crazy with
Sick.
the bench though. I benched 3 plates. Jesus Christ, Miami Slayer. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
don't know.
guy's strong as
I'm
fuck.
not really keen on I'm not lifting to try and go high weight, although it is fun to see. Um so um so the nice thing is instead it's like I like just trading for genuine like functionality. Like I want to be able to lift heavy things but also be mobile, you know?
Yeah.
How tall are you, Leo? I'm 6'5".
No, you're not.
Um Me?
I swear you're like 6'6", bro.
Am I? Well, I'm like 6'5.5", like almost 6'6", but like I just say 6'5". That 225 pounds, or bro, if I lifted 225 kilograms, dude, I'd be a record weight, be a fuck for my height and weight, dude. Because I'm not super heavy, guys, for my height. Because I come from a running background, so I haven't really bulked up. I bulked up at one point to 215 pounds, but chat, I'm 190 now, and I'm nearly 6'6". I'm 190 pounds, which is pretty skinny for my weight. No bueno. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things, you and me. Yeah, so just being honest, chat. Lean is law, yeah. Lean is law, man. I mean, it's nice to be lean, don't get me wrong, I like it, but sometimes, like, especially when it gets hot out, dude, holy cow, energy levels plummet, bro. I've noticed when I was bulking, I had way more energy, way more energy. Now it's good, it fluctuates, but like, yeah. Like a spider glue into the walls. Yeah. I mean, climbing is definitely slightly harder, Fred. I can't lie. Like at my height, but also like when it comes to dynamic moves, it's a big advantage. But yeah, like overhang is horrible when you're taller because your hips are so much further from the wall. And then like super like slab is also quite difficult. You can reach and stuff, but general stability and balance is so much harder. Well, there goes gold, by the way, as well. Damn it, dude. I wanted these gold shorts as well. Oh, I fumbled these, chat. We had a nice C2 here, traced perfectly, failed to inverse this 1 minute gap, and plummeted on gold. I wish I was paying attention to that. I told you guys that gold looked really weak today, and I wanted to see lower prices on it. So that's a bit of a fumble on my end. Protected high held so well too. All right, that's a bit of a fumble. That's actually it's a good like educational trade though. Very limited risk on that as well. Target down at the 7 o'clock low. That's really solid. Yeah, I can't lie. I fumbled on gold there.
Lean is law. This is factual.
Yeah,
This is
it does.
factual.
It does feel really good to be lean though.
Like, I can't imagine. I can't wait until I get to like 12% body fat, 10%.
Yeah.
It's funny. I feel like the scale is a little tweaked. Like, I feel like a lot of people think that 12% is a lot, but then there's a lot of people that are like, that's so little. It's like
Yeah.
I think 12 is like perfect.
I don't even know what I am. I gotta be lean though, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, you're lean.
I'm lean.
I just want to get like Brad Pitt and Troy.
That's a fire fucking want, dude. I love that.
Like that, bro. Like
Yeah.
if I was built like Brad Pitt and Troy, bro.
Dude,
Like,
I'm trying to be, or I'm trying to be like a Fight Club, dude. Fuck,
oh
what's his name,
yeah,
dude? That's the dream aesthetic, bro.
yeah,
Like lean, but like he lifts
yeah,
type
yeah, yeah,
type
yeah.
dude.
No, that'd be sick. And then I just go to like Kazakhstan or whatever, and then train and become a fighter.
Yeah, wait, I want to do what's a body fat guesser. 6'5". So I'll say 6'6".
You've got to be in like the tens.
I think so.
like low
It
tens.
says at 6'6", 190 pounds, your BMI is 21.9, which falls within the normal healthy weight range for an adult. Your body fat percentage is most likely 12 to 17.
That's less. It's gotta be
Nah,
less.
dude, because it says you look slim and closed, but you may have a softer midsection, lack of clear muscular definition. So I'm definitely I think I'm sub 12.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm definitely sub 12, I feel.
For sure.
I had a nice ab set today too, bro. I was feeling kind of saucy.
Hell yeah. Anyways, I gotta pop off here for a little bit. I wanted to come on for a little, but I gotta go.
Yeah.
I'll see you in the meeting. Yeah.
You're good, yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah. Boys, I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Stay on with Leo. Use code LAB at your favorite futures firms, and collect those points. If you don't know what the points are, join the Discord. Anyways, producer, take me out, please.
Later. Producer, take him out the stream.
Thank you, producer.
Alrighty, later, brother. All right, chat. I mean, there's not much from me here. We took that one short signature, and I'm just waiting now. So I'll make this a Q&A section while we watch for a potential future setup here. But as of right now, guys, PA is just a little slower. We're slowly making our debut lower. We swept out Asia lows, which is the draw that me and the boys were looking for on stream today too. So to be frank, it's like I don't know what I'm trying to target here right now. I'm more so just trying to conserve my capital and survive the markets is a better way to put it. But yeah, guys, we'll see what happens. Big move here from NQ. Topped into a super micro 1 minute gap, filled to close it, and just ripped. Jesus Christ, man. Cannot make that up. All right, well, NQ there. Getting that 1 minute gap, nearly closing for a continuation. Also got the C2. What a move. All right. Bye, Nasdaq. Have a great time. All right. But yeah, chat, as of right now, not a lot for me here. Just kind of waiting. Just waiting. Want to see what happens here. We've got C2 close. Actually, no C2 closure there. But now market's just expanding away. Jeez Louise, man. It's so hard to trade. It's so hard for me to want to trade this when we just get consistent manipulations that are leading to immediate distributions. Like, it's just so far away from my entry that it's hard for me to even frame something there, you know? Difficult for me, chat. Look at this. Immediate expansion away. We failed the closure the first time and just had an immediate 60-point candle expansion away from that price level that I had marked. So not much from me here then. There goes a major C2 forming here too. So we'll see what happens, guys. But this is looking kind of bummy. I want to see this EQ either get respected or we disrespect it and finally get a trace into these major and wick fill these 15-minute gaps. Because this is quite disgusting. Big expansion here on NQ. We are just popping to this EQ now. Now we tagged into there here. See if we reject off the EQ or if that holds. But jeepers nuts, man. Not a lot to say. Not a lot to do. Just have to watch and view. New 1 minute open. Likely going to trace back lower. Holy cow. Took long 380. Very nice. Very, very nice. Auntie, what's your entry criteria? I think you're just kind of slapping on stuff. Peace out, loud. Later, jail. Have a good one, brother. Auntie, I'm curious to know because you're entering either before, like, into trace into a gap without any confirmation. You're just kind of entering when we trace into it. I'm just curious to know. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum. Later though, GL. Have a good one, brother. Big move above this EQ now too. Look at that. Already another 20-point candle. We're just expanding away, looking to remove that SMT. Might have to watch until the new 15 here. We've got 10:30 opening up in about 2 minutes here, so I'm likely just gonna wait until 10:30 to get in on market here. See if we can frame some type of sauce. Out of anything, I'll take one more trade. If not, I think I'm gonna just fade the rest of AM session, guys, and walk away with my green. I'm not up big today, but we're up just enough. I took a win pre-New York and also one loss and one win during New York, so I'm honestly just looking to secure profits today. I'm up about 570 on the day, and I'm content with it, man. I'm not gonna get greedy here. Funded trade as well. 570 is pretty solid. Is your main model fractal? I use fractal as the base, yes. So fractal model is the base behind my entry sequence. Like, look at this, guys. Look at this. We just formed a unicorn here too, but look at this. We just literally popped up like 60 points on that candle. 60 points like nobody's business off that unicorn. See if we retrace back into that. Do you focus on intraday Sisti or any Sisti? Yeah, intraday Sisti is my favorite. High advice on seeing that trade you want to put up but not getting interested. Sucks. Just need mental advice. Honestly, patience, dude. Like, you don't have to take every trade. Just take a trade that makes you feel confident. If you're confident in a trade, it's already going to psychologically help you manage and be in a trade for longer. If you're not confident in a trade, you're going to be freaking out, which is going to cause you to make irrational trading decisions. That's just the reality, brother. Not much else to say on that. Seriously. Yeah. Let me know if that answers your question, Donnie. Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum. There goes the 10:30 open here. Hoping to see a retrace into this unicorn, this breaker fair value here. That would be nice. That would be nice. Hmm. Who knows? 10:30 open here. Not super volatile. Getting close to a slower session here as we approach the end of New York AM session. Yeah, it's a 25-point candle too. I want to see a retrace into this unicorn. If we don't get that, that's a fade from me. Yeah, see, immediate expansion away now. 526, that's a 30-point expansion. 30-point expansion from that wick formation. And gold's still heading V-shaped recovery here on gold. Yeah, there's not a lot of room here for me to want to enter this. Hello, it's Sai. We met at the Ninja event. I'm in longs, 29 5 seconds structure, and then a small 5 second sweep. Very nice. Good stuff, Big C. Yeah, I don't trade the 5 second, brother. That's all you, dog. Also, lovely meeting you at the event, Sai. Great guy. Lovely meeting you, brother. I guess 26 point off this. Yeah, I might just walk away from AM session with my wins, guys. Take my 570 and dip. Because this is just like, this is quite low probability conditions. Like, I understand it's slower. We're likely going to see market re-expand higher, but the chance for an invalidation in a market like this too is quite feasible considering that we keep creating these candle 2 manipulations on the higher time frame context. Bum ba da bum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Ew. Well done though, Sai. Look volume plus 430 Friday low equals good retrace. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I see it, Auntie. Yeah, it's definitely it's an interesting entry model. I'm like, I was just curious to know how you were getting your entries because I'm like, I don't know many people that would enter at a level like that. So I was wondering if it was just because you saw a good retrace leg. That's what I assumed. You saw a good retrace and we're just trying to trade the expansion away from it. Bum ba da bum bum bum. Another retrace leg here on MNQ. Big retrace from the boy. See what this baby has in store. Probably going to keep retracing lower off this. Going to have a 100-point candle now. 595 to 546. Let's see what happens here. Major wick formations here on NQ. This is gnarly, chat. This is gnarly. Yeah, good stuff though, Side. Just definitely not the one I'm trying to trade. Hopping off until next time. Have a good one. Yeah, that's a smart call. But yeah, guys, we took 111-point shorts here on NQ, and also this morning I took where is it? This morning I took 2 trades as well. I took 2 winners from this morning. Small size on my first one, higher size on my second long, targeting these relevant highs here, which was really nice. That put me up about almost 400 on the day. Just traded lighter size today in general because I didn't like the daily profile. So say what you want to say. I wasn't comfortable trading it, so I'm a happy camper now. Tagging to this 1 minute gap here. That frames, I mean, wow, minuscule 1 minute gap here. 25 seconds till closure, wiping out this relevant high soon enough. SMT gonna get removed. Wow, wow, wow. Nearly another 100-point candle inbound here. Look at this. Holy cow, man. Cannot make that up. Nearly a 100-point candle off this move. Yeah, we're 30 points off a 100-point candle. That is diabolical. There's really not a lot to say here, guys. Are we gonna retrace or are we gonna keep expanding away from that now? That's my question. Look at this, the type of conditions that are just like retrace leg into a micro 1 minute gap and just expand away. 4K today, I'm done. Anti, well done. Good stuff, brother. Yeah, those gold shorts too. I'm sad I missed those gold shorts. Those were the highest probability of the day for me. Those were definitely the best set of the day. Those gold shorts. Every wick is going to lead to a re-expansion higher here on NQ likely. Which with each of these 1 minute closures, just a rebreather period, reaccumulation, and we send it higher. All right, tracing now once again to a 1 minute gap, which is likely going to hold, cause NASDAQ to re-expand higher off this if we can confirm that. This is also going to framework a C3 continuation sequence. If this closes bearish here, reclosure back above this high becomes a continuation off that 1 minute gap. So just something to make note of here as we watch for a potential expansion away from this. But watching for these new 1 minutes to form here. Looks not too shabby. It's just gonna be slow. Thanks, lady, the best. Of course, Anthony. Anytime, brother. Well done today. You killed it. Make sure you lock out. Preserve your capital, dude. You're up big on the day, brother. 4K is nuts. Auntie, would you say you blow a lot of accounts? Or would you say relative? Because have you kept an account alive for a while? Breaker Block and Sisty, I would highly recommend checking out Juno's videos on breaker blocks. He's got a good one. Just so you know, almost every time there's a change in state of delivery present, there's going to be a breaker block. But for a Sisty, you mostly just pay attention for a swing high or swing low, like a manipulation to form there, and then trade the expansion away. For a breaker, you have a swing high and swing low that forms. That's kind of the main, I don't know, like the major difference I would say for those. I want to see this 1 minute gap hold, but like every time I've been drawing these OBs, they're just being disrespected. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Look at this. See now we're just inversing this 1 minute. Like it's just low probability markets here. I don't like this. Like it's like you don't know when markets steadily going to retrace this deep right now, which just leads to immediate low probability. So for me, this just isn't really what I want to be looking at or paying even just paying attention to in these market scenarios. Like it's just there's not a lot of sequence happening here. It's very sporadic. Market makers are deciding when they want price to get filled out, and you just have to be, luck of the draw here, anticipating a move higher. Juno, all right, I'll check it out. Yeah, for sure. Sorry, I could explain it. I mean, I gave you the simple explanation, but I'd highly recommend watching a video for that as well, because it'll likely clarify that a lot more for you too than me just giving you a quick example here. I hope you understand, brother. All love. See, all right, so this might frame a good continuation. It's going to be a decently wide stop, but I might get in on this and then probably just call the end of my segment here soon. Just take this SIST here, 75-point stop. I would just do this with 2 micros, target 1.5. If that fails, though, I'm likely not in on this because we are tagging into a big 15-minute gap as well. I'm going to fade this. Major 15-minute gap. There's a high chance that if we tag into the encroachment, that's just going to lead to an invalidation. So actually fading that, fading those longs there. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys are liking the stream, by the way. Liking, subscribing to Lab Live segments, boys. Helps us out a ton. We love the support in general. Oh, look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq is just like, look at this. Look at the sporadicness of Nasdaq here inside of this 1 minute gap too. It's just such low probability here. Low probability here, chat. Not interested in this at all, brothers. Doing some nice little honking here. Yeah, guys, look at this. It's just, yeah, very low probability. If we continue higher, so be it, right? This just doesn't want to, what I want to get involved with at the moment. Just not really a conditional market for me. So I'm likely going to be hopping off the segment here in the next few minutes here. So if you guys have any questions that I can answer directly, if there's any resources, I'll just refer you to them so you guys have longer responses and whatever, especially from lab team members. So don't take it personally. It's just that I'd rather refer you to a video rather than me make you like a 15-second, for dummies talk on what the concept is. So if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them. But if not, I'm likely going to be hopping off here. This is just low presentable market for me. We're up on the day, so honestly, there's no complaints by me, but definitely a good lockout day for me to just walk the hell away and carry on with the rest of me day. And have a good time. So yeah, if we have any final questions, don't hesitate to ask in chat. If not, I will just be hopping off here. Once again, just no reason for me to get involved in a market that's not presentable for my personal entry signatures. So that yields a good opportunity for me to just get the hell out of here. Not a lot of movement here, man. Yeah, major consolidation. See if you have any. Thanks as always, though. Yeah, of course, Handy White. Thank you for tuning in as per usual. Lovely to see your face. Always hopping in these segments here, asking questions, getting involved in chat. It entertains me in markets that are like this. So I do appreciate your engagement, Andy. Thanks for always tuning into the streams. Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm hopping off here. I got no reason to waste my time. I'm reading. This is just dog shit PA. I got no reason to waste my time on this. So I'm hopping off myself. Just gonna call it a day there and just make some food. Probably go on a little run, something like that. Enjoy the day. Save my mental sanity for another day. And Andy, thanks again for tuning in. Everybody else, thank you guys for tuning in, showing some love to the lab. If you haven't already, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the Lab Live segments and use code LAB if you have not already when it comes to your favorite prop firm deals. But without further ado, guys, I'm hopping off today. Much love. Love you all. I'll see you all. I'm live tomorrow as well. Or I'm live Wednesday, not live tomorrow at the lab. But I'll see you all Wednesday. Have some fun. Stay safe. Stay sexy. I'll see you all soon. Bye now, everybody. Ciao, ciao. You. Just get me out of here. Can't be